Congratulations for making it through steps 1, 2, 3 of our system. You got the peak, pass, plug, but this is one of the most important. One of the most important steps is the BAMFAM. A leader and a mentor once said to me, "You don't want to expose for somebody else," and what he meant by that is the fact that you don't want to go through the work of peaking, passing, plugging them, and then not finding out where they are and not finding out the information and what they need to see more. The whole point of having a meeting is to have another one until they're ready to get started, and that's where BAMFAM comes in. As you can tell, book a meeting from a meeting, and this is one of the skills that a lot of network marketing companies, a lot of teams, and things like that don't do. And so what ends up happening, and it's already happening in a growing market, is that you're doing the work on the front end. They might be your contact, and you're getting them some information, but they end up with somebody else because you did not follow up with them, because you did not take them through the process. And so this is just some easy methods with booking a meeting from a meeting, what we call BAMFAM for short. And so if the expert hasn't already done so, the experts usually line it up to where they ask on a scale from 1 to 10 where they're at. And based on what they say, they'll take that information and say, well, all right, well, what can we get? What information? What else do you need to see to kind of get you to a 10? And really, honestly, that we're just trying to figure out what information they need. Maybe they want to look at the comp plan. Maybe they want to look at some additional information on the products. Whatever it is, we accommodate that, and so we open the door to saying, hey, this is one of my favorite phrases, is saying, hey, well, this is a process, and obviously this is a team, and so before you buy in and get started, if they're not ready at that time, but before as you're making your decision, this is kind of an interview process. You're interviewing us, and we're interviewing you. I'd love for you to be introduced to some more people so you can hear stories and hear our culture and our integrity and who we're about. And so, really, honestly, like I said, the experts should do that for you on the back end. But by chance, if the expert does not, be prepared to say that type of stuff. Be prepared to say those things. Hey, look, I really would like to introduce you to some more people, just so you can get a feel for the culture, who we are, etc. Along those lines, I'm going to send you some information. That information that you said you wanted to look at, that the product profiles or the compensation, whatever it was that they needed to get, we're going to send you that information. And I'd like to follow back up with you again. And like I said, introduce you to some more people. What would be a good time for another 10, 15-minute phone call? And just by asking that, you are booking a meeting from a meeting. And obviously our meetings are precise, right? We just don't say, well, call me next week sometime. That's just not how that works, because we'll be calling... You don't want to get a call into the middle of something that was extremely important, or you don't want to be bugging them. That's the most important part. And so book a meeting from a meeting, and so go from appointment to appointment. And just remember, if your expert doesn't do it for you, be prepared to set that up, because this is your business and you want to take control. Congratulations.